Hello and welcome back to another video. Finally doing another video on vinyl since the album ranking series is on hold just for a week or two. So I thought I'd give a little update on the stuff I've been getting. This is over the course of the whole summer. 6 LPs and a 7-inch. So yeah, the first 3 were from a record fair I went to in June with one of my friends. And I was very happy to pick up a copy of Young Americans by David Bowie on 7-inch, the B-side being Suffragette City. This is a good deal, £3. It's in pretty good condition. It skips slightly in the outro of the A-side, but I had to own this because I'm not the biggest fan of the album, but this is one of my favourite David Bowie songs, so I just had to own it, and I was really glad to pick that up. Obviously David Bowie, my favourite artist of all time, I've made that quite clear. And then this wasn't the best fair really compared to other ones I've been to, where I got quite a lot of good bargains. I didn't find these 2 LPs till right at the end, but and the prices weren't great and the condition isn't great, but you know, that's what happens. This one I might need to replace is what I'm saying. It's King of America by Elvis Costello. I've been really into Elvis Costello lately. And this album it plays all right. It just there isn't much visible damage, but there's quite a loud crackle over the top of it, which I can tolerate, but it's not ideal. But yeah, Costello, this has some of his best songs. Brilliant Mistake, especially. Indoor Fireworks is great. I'll Wear It Proudly. American Without Tears. Jack of All Parades. Just fantastic album. And it's a must own, especially if you like Americana. It's quite a departure from his usual sound. And then the other one, that was £15. And then the other one I got was the same price. And this one is in much better condition, and I'm much happier with this purchase. And it is Rose Speedway by Paul McCartney and Wings. I think this is a really, really good album. I think it's quite underrated. There's the inner. I think it's quite underrated, really, within McCartney's catalogue. It's probably my 3rd favourite Paul album. I like it more than Band on the Run, which I know is going to cause some controversy. But I think it is just great. It has the big single, My Love. It has the absolutely infectious Big Bomb Bed. It has the medley at the end, which I think is great. Little Lamp Dragonfly. All great songs. So yeah, a bit of a pricey record fair that was, and not much in the way of stuff that I really wanted, but I managed to come away with it with 2 albums that I really wanted in my collection, which is cool. And these were a couple from Amazon that I picked up, actually, brand new, that I just needed. This is probably my favourite album of the bunch. Dinosaur Jr, Where You Been? I did a whole video recommending this album before, so I won't go too in depth, but songs like Out There and Start Chopping and What Else Is New, Get Me. It's one of the best records of the 90s. And then an album that came out this year, Pink Tiger by Apollo Ghosts, which is an album that I've really fallen in love with. Really cool singer-songwriter vibe to it, and there weren't that many copies, so I was glad, because they're quite a small band, I was glad to pick up a copy of that brand new, because I don't know how much longer they're going to be selling it. That was a really good price as well. That was like £12 or something, brand new. And then just today, is the delivery I was waiting for to make this video. I ordered 2 used records on Discogs, and I've been listening along because Taste Like Music have a 1972 video coming up, and I was listening along to prepare my list to listen to old classics that I hadn't got to, and I've found some new favourites through doing so. And yeah, I was really happy with these 2. The prices, I'm going to play these as soon as this video is done, to be honest. The first one, Close to the Edge by Yes. This is a phenomenal album from 1972. It'll probably make my top 5. I think it's one of the best prog rock albums of all time. The title track is fantastic. John Anderson's vocals are just great. Chris Squire on bass, absolute beast. Obviously Rick Wakeman Bill Bruford, Steve Howe. Unbelievable lineup. And it shows because the playing is unbelievable. I do love the gatefold as well. Really cool. So that was £8, which was an absolute steal. It's used. There's a little bit of wear on the sleeve, but the vinyl looks great. And then I sort of did a video talking about artists I was listening to lately, and this guy showed up. Harry Nilsson with Son of Shmielson. This is an incredibly strange album, an absolute vast array of genres explored here. He does a sort of crooner ballad, there's a country song, there's straight up pop songs, there's a lot of really interesting stuff going on. There's like Beatles-esque songs like Spaceman and the Lottery song. The Most Beautiful World in the World is very strange. I'd Rather Be Dead is, yeah, very interesting album. I think it's kind of a love it or hate it kind of thing, because Nilsson had a very specific sense of humor in terms of the lyrics. But I think musically anyone could enjoy this. Cool gatefold on this as well. But yeah, I think this is just a fantastic album, and it's really underrated because people normally talk about the album directly before Nilsson Shmielson, and this came out the year after and kind of killed his career because he inserted so much of his own sort of sense of humor and weirdness into the album. But it is really, really great. I think some really great pop music on here as well as the weird stuff. So if I was going to recommend any of these albums to check out, I'd recommend this one because it's so underrated within the 70s. So yeah, that's the stuff I've picked up lately. I'd like to hear what you guys have picked up lately, if you want to leave a comment. But yeah, I think the next video is going to be Alice in Chains with Ryan, who I did the Supergrass video with. So expect that maybe later this week or early next week. I might find something else to upload that is vinyl related before then. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you soon.